So I had somebody recently say they felt like they were going crazy. She said, "Am I going crazy?" It's that intense feeling that you're going crazy because you can't process simple things when you're grieving, and that is very normal. Now, grief and loss are topics that weren't frequently discussed in our homes when we were growing up, and most of the time they aren't now. First, it's an uncomfortable subject, and second, it's not a sexy topic to be discussing at the dinner table with friends or family. But grief is like this big elephant in the middle of the room. Everyone knows it's there, but everyone is trying their best just to ignore it. So, can you prepare for a grief experience? And many would say no. When grief comes pounding on your door, how will you deal with the unwanted visitor? Because it will come sooner or later. Being emotionally unprepared for grief leaves you at a disadvantage when you are standing toe to toe with it. Now, no one ever tells you that in an instant, your entire world can be knocked upside down, and the life that you once knew will never again feel the same. No one tells you that your mind doesn't want to function the same way the moment intense grief comes barreling through that door. And no one tells you that your mind feels like it's in this heavy fog and you can't see your hand in front of your face. The simplest tasks like finding your keys or or just eating your that next meal become insurmountable. And forgetting those simple everyday things is what makes you feel like you're going crazy. But your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's frantically searching to fill in the missing pieces of the life you once knew. And while it is using all its energy to process the devastating change, it diverts its attention from the simplest tasks because those aren't important now, are they? And this can be compounded if we lose a significant other who used to do things that we didn't, like maybe taking care of the bills, taking care of the vehicles, taking the trash out, mowing the lawn, fixing the lawnmower, things like that. So you are now faced with having to take over those things when you're doing good, just good enough to shower or eat. So recovering the ability to think clearly and with clarity takes a lot of time. If we all knew this in advance, we might not feel so ambushed when that time comes. We could have these unpleasant conversations that would be so very valuable in the future. So, no, you're not crazy and you're not alone. And the good news is that this feeling will go away or soften in time. The secret is not to get stuck, to keep moving forward, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Accept support from family and friends when they offer it. Working with a trained professional like myself can dissipate that brain fog quickly so you can regain clarity and confidence as you need to deal with everything that's important to you and your family. Managing your feelings in the moment will prevent complicated or compounded grief in the future when grief comes pounding on your door again. Most importantly, please be patient with yourself and remember, you are not alone.